Drug treatment counselors say in recent years, the opioid problem has reached epidemic levels. Studies show about 5% of Tennesseans have used pain relievers in the past year for non-medical purposes. News 12's Robin Estabrook takes a look at what is being done to combat opioid addiction.
It was just an escape, just from life. And I just started using, just taking the pills and ended up really abusing the pills on a daily basis.
Julie Burrell is a recovering addict. For a year, her life spiraled out of control.
I lost my children, and temporarily, and then ended up with drug charges and facing prison time.
She decided to get her life back on track.
So I got to come out on the adult drug court program, and working. I got a job at Project Free to Fly. And they encourage women, empower women, women in my situation. And Foundation House Ministries here in town. That's where I went, and the support was just wonderful.
She also participated in group treatment at the Park Ridge Valley Outpatient Program in Cleveland.
And that was the best part of the groups, here at Valley or in drug court. We've all been through very similar things, and just the support. I just can't stress that enough. We all could relate to each other on one level or another. And, I just feel like that's kind of a vital part.
Sandon Bull, a licensed clinical social worker with Park Ridge Valley, says they are seeing the effects of the opioid epidemic.
Especially with our drug court, we've got about 40 clients right now regularly, and about half of those or more have a history with opiate addiction, the other half with meth, and sometimes people will trade one for the other for different reasons.
Another issue they are seeing is fentanyl-laced substances.
Fentanyl is 50 to 100 times more powerful than morphine, and it'll be laced into substances that are printed to look like other pills. So somebody will think they're taking a much softer, weaker opiate, and it's way stronger than they think, so it's easy to overdose.
Bull says because of the opioid issue, they have had to do things differently.
Medication-assisted treatment is becoming more and more encouraged by states, by funding sources, by grant sources. So that's something a lot of treatment providers are having to work into their programming on different levels.
Bull says sometimes people struggling with addiction don't know if treatment is possible or if they can do it.
I've seen people at the lowest of lows really achieve a lot of their goals, get their kids back, start a new career, start education, and really turn things around in a huge way. So it is possible.
For Burrell, everything is falling into place. She has been clean for 3 years.
It's been a process, but there's relationships have been mended.
Last week, she regained custody of her children. She has advice for people struggling with addiction.
Goodness, just keep pushing. It's always going to be, the big horrible thing, and it looks like you cannot get through it, but you can, and you just have to believe, I guess.
In Cleveland, Robin Estabrook.
And coming up tonight on Prime News at 7, we'll hear from doctors who prescribe opioid painkillers and emergency responders who are equipped with a medication to reverse the effects of opioids.